the way the industry works is game developers have stupid ideas. So we just come up with like, what if X, Y, Z? Then we start working on that. And then what we do is we make a prototype. Now, a prototype, I don't want you imagining an alpha or anything like that. I want you to imagine a bunch of squares, cubes, circles on a screen, no effects whatsoever. If you've ever looked up like something like a combat sandbox or something like that, just like it only proves that when you press the buttons on the stick, the thing works, right? And you kind of get to like your core systems, and it's this very bland, very boring version of your game. Usually purely mechanics or purely vibes, right? Like a writing example or a mechanical example or whatever it is, just a thing that proves it out. And then you do some mock-ups for your art, and you implement some of that art in your prototype so that you can show that. And we call that a beautiful corner. So in games, you'll do a prototype and you'll put a beautiful corner in your game. And it's just like a corner with like proper assets. And then you go to some publishers and you say, listen, hey, we can build this out to a vertical slice or a full video game. How much confidence do you have? And then the publisher goes, okay, you know what? We'll fund you up until vertical slice. You'll get X amount of money. If we like it at that point, we get the first right to buy the full game. That's how it used to work. Now, publishers are like, okay, listen, that looks great, but we're not going to fund that until you're much further along. So come back when you're a bit further. But the point of that transaction is developers make stupid shit. The publisher takes the risk, and then the publisher gains the benefit. So they get 100% of revenue, 70% of revenue, then 50% of revenue, depending on how much money we make. They get a smaller and smaller percentage of the revenue that's coming in. So they'll start at 100. They take everything. Right?
Especially to recoup.
Until to recoup, to get their investment back. And then when they hit that number, it goes to 70 or 50 or whatever. But that means that developers are no longer making video games. We're making fucking advertisements. We're making vertical slices. We're not making games anymore. So every time a publisher buys a video game, we have to start from scratch because we built it like a piece of shit. That just, like that thing where it just like, as long as it stays standing while the people are looking at it, it's fine. But if they turn around and then it collapses, that's fine. That's the version we have to build because most of us are poor as shit. Developers don't have a lot of money. So like now with money coming in later and later, it's terrifying because there's incredible games that just need like 100 grand to get from where they are to a vertical slice.